Good morning, everyone. Today we're checking out a brand new video from Josh Scorcher. Anyway, let's hop in and see the top 10 Mario villains.
It was brought to you by Redneck Engineer, custom-built gaming PCs and parts for an affordable price. Use code Josh Scorcher at checkout for a 5% discount. And make sure you don't have any coupon clipping extensions like Honey installed or I don't get my commission. Thank you!
Yep, you heard him. Let's go. Yeah!
It's me, Mario!
Oh, Mario Man, huh?
Villains aren't always the first thing you think of when you think of Mario.
Hey, it's
When you
Walt.
look into the catalog, there's plenty to love here. Heck, a lot of people have some of these as their all-time favorite characters, so this rogue gallery must be doing plenty right. Or wrong.
Oh, that's
but,
a Pete's boss.
Villains. Haha. Whether they're comedic, dangerous, or just a little bit of both, Mario's got them in the
Ooh,
palm of
creepy.
his white gloves. So let's look at 10 of the best ones today.
Let's go. Number 10.
Obviously, we must start our Mario's Rogues Gallery with a Luigi villain. When Mario's nemesis
Ooh,
is the
King
king of
Boo?
the Koopas, Green Stash is dealing with another king, King Boo. Nintendo's got a
Hey.
thing for giving almost every enemy a king variant. Goombas, Bob-Bombs, Lakitus, Shy Guys, Womps, Pokies. All of these are essentially just the enemy, but as a boss. Usually bigger
I didn't know there were so many kings.
and with a crown. So what does King Boo do to stand out from the crowd? Well, his first appearance being a starring role as a big bad helps. Wrong King Boo.
Yeah.
No, not that one.
Nope.
either.
Nope.
Ah, there we go.
There we go.
Luring Luigi
Luigi's Mansion 1, released on the GameCube.
to his haunted mansion. This sinister specter plans to trap Luigi in a painting, and as it turns out, he's already taken the initiative and gotten rid of Mario beforehand. Yeah, more funny
Ooh,
business.
good
King
thinking.
Boo took out Mario. Move over, Mario's missing. This is how you do it. And
Oh,
unlike most other
completely.
Mario villains, King Boo has consistently played deathly serious. He's a complete psychopath who psychologically tortures Luigi just for kicks. His hatred would only grow as, come the sequel, he goes as far as
Luigi's
shattering
Mansion 2, Dark Moon.
the Dark Moon, nearly causing the universe to implode.
Fun fact, that was actually the Luigi's Mansion game that got me into the Luigi series.
Due to all the supernatural chaos.
I know, fake fan, because I didn't play the original. When the original came out, I was literally a baby.
Just out of spiteful vengeance against Luigi. When you really look into what King Boo is and what he
King Boo.
does, it's clear just how utterly unhinged he be. He's got
Oh,
stiff
clearly.
competition in the evil department, as we'll soon see, but for a mainstay, it's shocking how consistent the scale of his villainy goes. Forget go-karting with Bowser, how this guy gets consistent invites to all the sporting events is beyond a mystery.
Moving on from the Spectre King of Royalty, we move to number 9 with... Cackletta
Considering all the attention Fawful
of
gets,
the Superstar Saga.
we sometimes
The first ever Mario and Luigi partner game.
forget that
Literally.
his boss, Cackletta, is a mighty fun villain herself. Her motive is simple: awaken the Beanstar and harness its power to take over the world.
Of course.
But how she does it is what really
Kind of
puts
a
her on the
classic.
radar. She steals Peach's voice as the key to awaken the star, controls the Bean Kingdom from the inside, mutates the Queen in order to steal said star, and sends an
Yep.
entire university on a polymorphing frenzy just to use their equipment.
Yep.
Lady,
Pete's
was all
boss.
that necessary? You could have just asked. She didn't even ask Bowser if she could possess him or not. Just casually takes his body and becomes that.
And this would be the first time in ever that Bowser had, boobs.
Then goes full throttle on Bean with his army at the palm of her
You think I'm
hands.
kidding? Look at that!
Jokes aside, she can be hilarious too. Yeah, a lot of it is more at her expense rather than coming from her, what with how often the characters pull a Deus Ex Machina without witting her. Seriously, this game's story is much stranger than I remember. But to be
Yeah.
fair, it does give us some of the series' funniest moments.
Behind you! A humongous cockroach!
She may not be the most cunning or competent Mario villain, but she's still one of the most enjoyably persistent. No matter how many times you kick her down, she never gives
Yeah.
up, always coming back stronger and more devastating than ever. If all that she went through doesn't speak a lot about her tenacity, then that grueling final battle surely will.
Oh yeah, you have to go into Bowser and literally defeat her soul. Which, correct me if I'm wrong, but you know what? No, I was just about to ask, is this the first time a Nintendo boss had their soul destroyed? When in fact, no, Kirby had been doing that for years.
We literally only
Alright, from the Soul of 9, we move to number 8.
Crump with your sweetie pie?
Oh, Captain Crunk! Is that his name?
We love our recurring Mario antagonists, but some of the one-off villains can really make a splash when they're written well. Such is the case with Lord Crump from the Thousand-Year Door.
Oh, Crump. My mistake.
This goggles-wearing Gengar serves as the second-in-command for the X-Nauts.
Yeah, it is Crump. I don't know why I thought it was Crunks.
He first appears
My
towards the
mistake.
start of the game when he's confronting Kumbella about the Crystal Stars. You fight this silly guy 4 times, and in 2 of them, he wields his glorious trump card, Magnus von Grapple! A giant
Oh,
robot
yeah.
suit made out of what I can only assume is a Chinese takeout box with a big X in the middle. If that's not enough to put Lord Crump on the list, don't worry.
It
there's
is a box.
more. He's persistent like Cackletta, but he's just so much funnier. Heck, Chapter 5 as a
Completely.
whole is arguably one of his funniest moments. Even when he tries to break the paper-thin 4th wall, yes, like Paper Mario, haha.
Yeah,
he
we get
tries
it.
to be
Ha, ha, ha.
intimidating, but is just such a bumbling fool. It's no wonder why this guy's a punching bag for Grotus. He manages to outlive his boss while he becomes a cracked brain in an oval jar. Plus, Lord Crump's final Magnus fight is one of the
How
toughest
easy
in the
alive.
game. Unless you're able to pull out Danger Mario, which is more broken than a traumatized poet.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance!
But not for me!
I'm in danger.
To explain Danger Mario, for those of you that don't know it, you need Mario to be at a low health, known as the danger state, and his damage is like doubled or tripled.
Lord Crump may be the recurring enemy trope where he just won't die no matter what happens, but he's so tenacious and enjoyable, it works well. In a game where you have enemies like Rawkhawk, Dupless, and Bowser himself, it can be
Dupless?
tough to stand out. But Lord Crump manages to do it with his persistence, comedy, and capability to put up a fight. Oh, and the giant robot. Chicks dig the robots, what can I
Oh
say?
yeah. Everyone's gotta love the robot. Well, we move from the Lord of number 8 to number 7 with...
Bowser's got a lot of troops under his belt. Granted, some of them kind of blend together. Aside from one-time bosses or the aforementioned king bosses, you got Junior and the Koopalings. They're
his
fine,
little
but there's
boys.
really only one true
Oh, and one daughter.
MVP of the Koopa Troop. Bowser's own probably adoptive father, Kamek. If you want someone
Definitely.
who carries Bowser's endeavors on his back, here you go. His poor aching back. Kamek is the
I mean, Kamek is literally the adopted father of Bowser. We saw that in Yoshi's Island.
premier
Yeah.
named Magic Koopa, which kinda gets confusing when they all look alike. Get on Brothership, making the other Magic Koopas orange to help tell the difference. But usually when there's an important Magic Koopa in the game, it's Kamek, and he serves as a support role across games. In the
Bonk.
new series, he is always present in major boss fights, adding magical flair to the Koopalings fight to spice things up. This goes back to the time as Big Bad in the Yoshi games where he would provide his magic to all bosses, major and minor, and tirelessly
That's
hunt
right.
down Yoshi and Baby Mario. That's right. This guy
Give me that child!
is chronologically the first villain Mario faced. Once you start knowing where to look, you'll start seeing Kamek's hands everywhere, always acting as Bowser's
Oh, yeah.
chief subordinate. He's right there at the start of Galaxy, sending Mario flying. He's in Wonder, flying around Bowser after he turned into a big castle thing.
Oh,
in the
what?
Mario and Luigi games, they give
That
him
doesn't make any
crazy
sense.
amounts of snark and some killer boss fights in Dream Team. He even looks good in drag. His role in
Oh,
Brothership
why'd you
even
say
gives
that?
him some depth as a mentor, as he gives Junior a pep talk about
Dude's like 70.
how Bowser keeps his minions' loyalty strong, encouraging the prince to help the brothers save Bowser from a bigger threat. Kamek isn't the flashiest minion out there, but when he does show up, he proves exactly why Bowser values him so much.
And we move from the magic of 7 to number 6. It's... Oh, well this is a surprise. The Shroob from Mario and Luigi partners in time. Well, we have to team up with the baby versions of Mario and Luigi. Now, is it going to be a young Princess Shroob or elder Princess Shroob? Or is it just going to be the both of them together?
They are aliens. Savage aliens from the savage future.
The Shroobs are, in layman's
Ooh,
terms,
it
the
is
evil
all of
version
them.
of your average friendly toads. Barbaric parasites that invade the Mushroom Kingdom to expand their empire under the command of their princesses. Looks like someone
While also chilling exterminate like some Daleks.
beat Matt Pat to that fungus theory. Oh, and when I call these guys barbaric, I mean they are gruesome.
There's
Just look at
Yellow.
the handful of stuff they do. Abducting toads and siphoning their life force. breeding
Oh,
a
yeah.
mutant Yoshi that eats everything until it becomes gigantic, and throwing virtual
Hold it. No, it did not eat and become gigantic. It was eating and was made gigantic by Shroob technology.
virtually everything in their arsenal, including themselves, to aid the ruler in destroying their greatest enemies. Not the most deep or complex characters, but really, they don't need to be. Their whole
Yeah, like especially the lesser Shroobs, which in all honesty, kind of weak and pathetic.
deal is that they are animalistic in nature, motivated only by the desire to destroy and conquer. And even still, the Shrooms can be cunning when they need to, imitating Peach and a Star Spirit in order to trick the Mario Brothers and lure them into their traps. Their attempts aren't spotless, but
Wait, I understand the Pete's disguise, but what do you mean about that Star Spirit?
when the heroes are desperate, why question it? It's not like how predators use uncanny mimicry to lure and capture their prey. Considering we don't see Mario tackle alien threats all that often, it's awesome
Or really ever. The Shroobs are the first time they've ever faced
to see
aliens.
them really go all in with the Shroobs. It's a great homage to various alien tropes and media, and all that makes for one of the most dangerous armies of villains this series has known to date.
And we move from the space of 6 to number 5. It's
Master of Dimensions, please all of crowds, the one, the only, the Master Showman himself,
Count.
Dimentio!
Oh,
Where do
Dementia. I thought it would have been Count Balek, but that's me.
we begin with him? First appearing as one of Count Bleck's unassuming lackeys, it becomes quickly apparent that Dementio has an agenda of his own running against the Count. Whereas Bleck seeks to destroy all worlds in his nihilism and leave nothing left, Dementio wants to use the Chaos Art to destroy everything and create his own perfect world, one
Of
where
course.
he rules as a
The classic of destroy it all and rebuild it in my image. How many times has that actually been done? If anyone actually has a count of that, by God, you have no life.
God King. And
I'm
he's
sorry.
dang good at manipulating everything behind the scenes, playing the whole cast like puppets dancing to his mad tune. He uses the
not you, Kefka.
mysterious Mr. L as his own personal agent to do his bidding, and when he's no longer of use, Dementio snaps his cord, but his manipulations don't end there. He kills the whole entire cast just to send them into the afterlife for another pure heart, because he's not above helping the heroes to move them along the chessboard. In
Yep.
fact, he offers the Mario Brothers
He
assistance
does
in
not
taking
help.
down Count Bleck.
He does not
Though if you
help.
say yes, well,
He
he
does
didn't say anything
anything.
about you keeping that free will of yours now, did he? Beat Count Bleck without him, and Dementio takes hold of the Chaos Heart, revealing to everyone that his allegiances never were with Count Bleck to begin with, or really
Oh, yeah.
anyone but himself. Apparently, Luigi was the perfect host to the Chaos Heart's power, and you played right into his hands, delivering him victory on a silver platter. He only failed to account for the love Count Bleck shared with his minions restoring the pure hearts.
Oh,
Came
that's
that
really nice.
close to winning. Interestingly, if you look deeper in the game's lore, you can learn that Dementio was the one to approach Bleck and offer his services, and coincidentally, someone exactly like Dementio was described in the Dark Prognosticus. The
Uh-oh.
implications of this hint that Dementio was playing a much, much longer game than we actually see. Dementio has garnered
Ooh,
quite the cult
damn.
following, and his reputation as one of Mario's best foes is established for good reason. He's got practically everything you want in a good villain, and the only thing that keeps him from getting higher is the fact that we don't have a lot of him. His grand plans only take center stage in the game's final act, but for a villain
Ciao.
with so little screen time, Dementio gave a performance we will never forget.
Dude literally self-destructed himself when Luigi beat him. On to number 4 with... Ooh!
Yeah, you knew this was coming.
Hello, Fiery Joker fans.
Hey!
I'm here to continue spreading the good word of the one Mario villain mastermind to surpass them all!
What up,
number
Waffle?
Your Grave Flot's number 4.
Ugh, someone has chortles.
You're lucky, my liege is a merciful, kind soul. One
He is actually the only boss, technically, to appear in all Mario and Luigi games up to Bowser's Inside Story. He first appeared in Superstar Saga as the faithful right-hand man of Cackletta, In fact, he was the one that helped Cackleta's soul possess Bowser and become Cackleta? Bowsletta, that was it. He then appeared again in Partners in Time, in a store underneath the Peach's castle, where he would trade beans for like badges or something, and that was it. But then, Bowser's Inside Story, he made his grand debut with the use of one special item to get Bowser to consume everyone. The Vacuum Shroom!
Who only wants the best for himself and his minions.
Didn't he turn one minion into an ice monster and merged his former master into Bowser to give him boobs?
You're still hung up on that, huh? But that shows his loyalty to those he works with. The enigmatic bean seems silly and confusing on the surface, but that
I guess he is
the
a bean.
deeply intelligent and
Never thought about it.
malicious feeling that lies at his core.
Yeah, he actually does look a lot like the people of the Bean Kingdom.
One that is bitter to
I
his
knew that, but
enemies
still.
and sweet to his allies.
Oh yeah, he is a bean. But I can't argue that. Fawful has a knack for using showmanship and his unique speech pattern to catch people off guard. Though I don't think that will work as much against the earnest bros or the stubborn Bowser. It honestly makes me think he doesn't need to go all out to really get the upper hand against them.
But if he didn't, we wouldn't get such an entertaining villain. Bowser's Inside
That is
Story is
true.
one of the greats, almost solely due to his presence. Made me wish he was more active in the Bowser Jr. side mode.
Hey, we got more
That's
about
a little bit
Bowser's
of a shame.
minions, where the captains actually had to struggle to overcome him. Sure, they didn't defeat him, but they were able to overcome a labyrinth of his design, which is crazy.
I've waxed poetically literally hundreds of times about the lengths he goes to enact his master plan.
Incredibly.
The manipulation of Bowser. The unique
Jackpotting!
way he got Peach. And the revival of the dark.
Yeah, to explain that, he used the laser to reach into Bowser, grab Peach, and pull her out. I'm not even kidding. When Peach is grabbed, it's by a hand.
Star. In the end, it wasn't even the bros who killed him.
Yeah, you gotta expect that he went out
Oh
on
yeah, he killed himself.
his own
Forgot
terms.
about that.
Still, couldn't kill the bros, but neither could black holes.
Rest easy, my sweet king. The script says prince, but it's wrong. He's a king. No, your mission is in safe
Prince Fawful?
hands.
I don't buy
Signing
that.
out.
I would've thought he was more like a duke. Anyway, from number 4, we move on to the bronze medal, and it goes
You thought
to...
Kirby was Nintendo's only happy-looking franchise with a slew of horrifying final bosses? Mario definitely doesn't fall behind in that regard. With the likes of Smithy, Darkstar, and the Shadow Queen, the series is not short on world-ending threats whatsoever.
Oh,
Revolution
no, it's
2
not.
is an evil deity to call its own, fed with the essence of discordance and isolation by its herald Zocket. What is this creature? Does it bear its fangs as fiercely as other monsters? Well, once it finally hatches from its egg, it's revealed that the deity
It's a
is
computer?
an overgrown iPad baby.
Oh,
Interesting.
Wasn't
yeah,
expecting
the
that.
god of isolation Reclusa is not like any other evil deity the series has had before. Rather than commanding a grand presence with an animalistic desire for destruction, he's a spoiled, entitled man-child who takes pleasure in tearing apart entire worlds by driving its people into seclusion. Yeah, let's
That's
be real
it?
here. If someone spends a whole immortal lifetime all alone with no one to talk to, no one to learn from, or to be inspired by, and all they do is find ways to entertain themselves, they're gonna wind up like this. He thinks he got sick of watching one too many shows where power of friendship is the solution.
That is
Oh, I just realized. That's Bowser and Stallo at that party. Wow.
relatable.
What Reclusa lacks in cunning and intellect, he makes up for with
Oh my
sheer
God.
power. The moment he wakes up, all of Concordia is engulfed with his essence. In a mere
Damn.
gesture, he has all of Fortress Zocket wrapped around his vines. Up to this point, we see Zocket and the Extension Corps sever bonds by making people antisocial and uncomfortable. And all of that came together in Reclusa's twisted little VR program, where everyone gets known by his dream flowers and made to live in their own perfect paradise. Away from the strife of real life, just
Now that is geniusly evil.
stay happy alone forever. No friends, no exercise, no food.
What is wrong with you guys?
Oh, they
What makes
stall.
Reclusa so special, even when compared to other Mario villains, is just how personal he gets. he doesn't just appear at the last minute. He gets a lot of time to taunt our main characters, endanger the friends they made along
Ooh.
the way,
Got Mario mad.
and even make them experience Naruto Arkham 5 Royal directed by the Wachowskis. It takes
The
a
what-
phone ball between
huh?
bros to suppress his power, so there ain't no way Mario or Luigi can take him on solo. Speaking of fighting him, boy, is that finale a marvel.
Oh,
First off,
I
props for
can't
not getting
wait.
upstaged by Bowser. Second, we made illusion bosses too early. And third, just
Oh, holy shit! He becomes a mega tree.
look at these attacks. Swiping you down as a giant tree,
Oh.
studying your movements behind an agile spiky barrier, freezing a brother and forcing the other to protect them, and many ways of using clone jutsu. I so wish this boss had more HP because there's so much going on here that we deserve more time to take
That
it
is
all
awesome.
in. Between his rambunctious design and personality, an incredible display of devastation, ample spotlight,
Reclusa?
and creative boss
I
fight,
like you.
Reclusa is a near perfect villainous package. Sure, we may prefer our share of deeper and more complex villains, but when it comes to pure evil, even some of Mario's greatest can only kneel to this monitor-headed menace.
Oh,
and
yeah.
fun fact, Nintendo actually had to reel back aspects of this character because some of the original concepts for him
Wait,
were
what?
too dark. So, if Super Paper Mario got away with what
They literally nuked a world, i.e. on the side, and yet the computer screen that wanted people to be alone was too much?
it got away with, one can only shudder imagining what lies hidden in those circuits.
Oh my god. Well, we move from the lowly of 3 to number 2. It's the silver medal of Count Black. Yeah, I knew he had to
Count
be here.
Black is the phenomenal showrunner of Super Paper Mario, taking the story across every corner, mountain, and valley. He shines with an exquisitely refined yet dark design, making you almost respect him as an elite figure. His dialogue is just as sophisticated, with some internal struggle third-person lines post-Crash Out. His motive? Destroy the world.
Oh, I see.
Count Black decides
Oh,
he
I
wants to
see.
play classic JRPG villain, leave every particle, every dimension in complete ruin. Why do something so unthinkable? It so happens that your amnesia companion Tippy is the scrappily revived edition of Count Black's lost love, Timpani. Black, or Lord Blumiere,
Wait, hold on. No, I thought... never mind.
was the son of a powerful man in the Tribe of Darkness, who met the human lady after a near-fatal accident.
Is this a human's home?
Don't wiggle like that. I found you at the cliff base. You took quite a fall.
You're a human, correct?
Human.
I don't repulse you. I am of the Tribe of Darkness.
Why
So?
would that matter? Anyone with a heart would not ignore an injured soul.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a classic Romeo and Juliet. And like those two, they don't sustain.
She's
Oh,
my
yeah.
entire world.
Well, then it will interest you to know that she no longer resides in this world.
Oh, damn.
This is the price those who resist their own fate must pay, my son.
No. It can't be so.
Someday you will see, son.
Oh, that's
Our
Count Black's
kind
father.
and humans must never mix.
But
Oh,
this
damn.
time, Romeo ain't playing around.
Speak, Dark Prognosticus.
Oh yeah, no. This would be Romeo if he was like ha ha, murder spree and necromancy.
Teach
Oops.
your dark
Sorry.
history. I await your command. Black.
This beautiful love story, the passion in every
You know, I wonder if him saying black was like butchering black. Count Black.
word, the sacrifices. This is the kind of dynamic that brings so much depth to this world of paper and polygons. Only thing I felt missing is that I wish Tippy also had more going for her to complement just how grandiose Black is. Maybe if Tippy was the one who got her partner ravaged by her own parent, who then assaulted the partner and attempted interdimensional murder, she wouldn't have gone so far as to unleash the Dark Prophecy.
Well,
I don't know,
probably.
maybe it's just me, but she doesn't give off that vibe. Count Black stands the test of time as one of the greatest Mario villains and the best outside of the mainline games. His
Truly,
lore and
even I'd
charisma will
say.
have you hooked for days as he sways the plot of his tragic tale. Remember, ladies, if he wouldn't use a millennia-old ancient dark powers to destroy all of existence if he went missing forever, he ain't the one.
It was
That got me the laugh, Josh. I know it was cut because of the ad, but that got me the laugh.
The day our paths crossed. That was the day our tragedy was set in motion.
Uh-oh, right. And now we move on to honorable mentions. I always forget about the honorable mentions.
Madam Grape, Princess Peach Showtime. About friggin' time Peach gets a nemesis, and hey, she's got taste. Axum Rangers, Super
Nice.
Mario RPG. Admit
Hey.
it, Mario Bros. Z made us big fans of these guys. General Guy, Paper Mario. All called, he wants his
Okay.
clunky Pikmin AI back. Phantasma Dream Team. Cool design,
And
great boss fight.
Phantasma.
Threatening in the first act. Kinda fell off for the rest of the game. King Ollie, Origami King.
Oh,
All your
hello,
papers
Ollie.
belong to us. Extension Core, Brothership. How
Ooh.
dare you sabotage Chillium and Bernadette? You deserve capital punishment for that! Or community service. That's fine too.
That could be nice. And now we move on to the golden medal of Mario villains. It's probably Bowser, isn't it? Showtime! A frickin' course! It had to be
Is it
Bowser.
predictable?
He's literally been Mario's #1 villain since the first game.
Yes. Is it the basic answer? Yes. But come on, come on, come on.
Literally.
Who else could it have been?
No
Bowser
one.
isn't just the best Mario villain by a landslide. He's one of the best villains in gaming as a whole. He has some stiff competition in the RPG villains, sure, but time and time again, the Koopa King proves he's Mario's biggest foe. Literally. Starting off as
Oh,
a standard
yeah.
beast guarding the princess, Bowser's only gotten more persistent over the years. He's always got a new scheme coming, and no matter how many times he's beaten, Bowser will always have a little cry, pick himself up, dust himself off, and try
And
again.
get right back
He's
to
as
it.
tenacious as they come, and that's just talking about the main series. In the RPGs, Bowser's not only a riot brimming with personality, but he's often helped save the day against other villains out of a desire to prove himself the biggest and baddest of them all. He can be
That's right.
portrayed as super goofy, but he's also been portrayed as a genuine threat who can more than back up his boasts. Even in other spin-offs, Bowser isn't slacking. Mario Party's
Oh,
the big
not
one.
even.
Bowser is an ever-present nuisance in these games and is the reason they often have the reputation they do. Land on the
That's
Bowser
right.
space at your own peril, because whatever's about to happen is most certainly bad news for everyone involved. But just because he's
Everyone.
a bad guy doesn't mean he's a bad guy. Quite
Yeah.
the opposite. Bowser treats his army like a massive family, and if the RPGs
Oh,
are to
yeah.
be believed, his men genuinely look up to him. Sure, he spoils them a little bit, but he's still a good
He definitely spoils his sons.
father to
And daughter. I always forget. And daughter.
Bowser Jr. Whatever he's doing, he makes sure his son gets to join in on the fun. But he doesn't let him
Yeah.
do whatever he wants. After all, he
That is
responsibly
something, though.
regulates his son's gaming. He has plenty of great fatherly traits. Bowser is the king for a reason. He's done everything
The
a villain
one and
should
only.
and then some. He's the best nemesis Nintendo's mascot could ever ask for, and we wouldn't have him any other way.
You could
I'm
never-
Josh Scorcher, and
You could never have Mario without Bowser.
next time we close out Mario Month with the best chapters in the Red Plumber's career.
Oh, huh, so this was Mario Month, but by the time y'all are watching this, Mario Month's definitely ended, and I was definitely late to the punch. Anyway, folks, that's going to be the end to today's video, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Link to the original will be in the description below, and I'll see all y'all next time when we flick back on. Till then, this is Fox, signing out. Peace.